Today we are going to talk about corruption. Okay, not only corruption, but also we can take every aspect of corruption, like in terms of politics, in terms of normal people, in terms of job, before job, after job, everything. Okay, so we are going to talk about corruption, and as we all know, it is not only nowadays, but also it's been for so long years. No matter it's a BJP or it's a Congress or which party are there, but still there are corruption. Okay, and definitely I'm talking about also politicians. So many politicians are corrupt and also not corrupt. They have cases. So many politicians have cases like corruption.
Yeah,
And they also exactly they have been charged, and they are in both parties and also in other parties. And also one thing, as we all know, no matter which party it is, they all fight the election on the black money. It is true. It is a harsh truth, but yeah, it is true. All parties fight. They all fight in a black money. You just because you don't know how much money they are getting from the business or maybe businessman, on their account. It is a kind of electoral donation, and it has no any limit. There is no transparency. That's why that is also a part of corruption. First of all,
brother,
Siddharth.
sorry I interrupt you. But I say that you said that all the parties have black money. So you said that because they are taking money because when you go to the any party's platform, okay, so there is all the things will provide that how much we have money and how much we money have collected.
I'm talking about donation. Just wait. I'm talking about donation
Yes,
that
brother.
people gave them. Okay,
Yes, brother.
and that is not transparent. Yeah.
Brother, yeah, I am also talking about the donation that they are collecting by that, not that by the business giving, okay, and the people. Yeah. So if any parties are showing all the things, so if you are thinking that all the parties are the black money collecting, no, it's because all the things are front of us. That maybe they are now the BJP is the highest party, they are collecting the money. Okay. It's everyone knows that, yeah, and second was the Congress. Yeah. So whatever they have money have collected, they all the things by provide the on this website. You will go, so you will say that they will collect or they will.
No, bro, no, it is wrong. Just give me the budget of BJP. No one knows.
Dhruv, you are right.
It is only a myth. Yeah.
Even
Exactly.
the Supreme.
It is. Yeah.
Even you know about the year that is electoral bond in which the corporate fund
Yeah,
parties,
exactly.
and that does not reveal it.
Yeah. Yeah. Electoral bond are not gonna to reveal, and you don't have. I mean, they're not given you a right to know. Just take a simple example. The pandemic bond. They have collected pandemic bond, but they are not going to reveal that how much the actual money that they have collected through donation. How they can give you the data of their own money. This is a big part of black money, and whether you accept or not, it's true. And only on the basis of black money they fight the election. Every party, I'm telling, I'm not telling any other party. So and how it is actually arise corruption. Just imagine, like, if I'm a businessman, there are another businessman, so definitely party will support those, or the businessman will support those parties which are in a power. Again, party will also give that particular businessman a chance who have given him a lot of money. So now it is all about money. No matter he is doing wrong or right, just because they have taken money from that particular businessman, they are going to give everything to that particular person. What about new startup? What about new people who are coming in a distance of business? That's why it is a great cause of corruption, and it must be stopped. I mean, it's okay. Taking donation is nothing is wrong about taking donation, but it must be transparent. Yeah.
I think India is in the matter of corruption. India is in topmost country. I think most
Yeah,
of the time
exactly.
we hear
It's true.
this that yeah.
That's why most of the foreign countries, they don't want to invest in our India just because of corruption. There are so many politicians, there are so many businessmen, they are already attached to each other. how they can survive. Or even if they have to come in our India, they have to give some money to ministers. And this
Yeah,
is truth,
that's true.
you know, that's why they can't invest, they can't work
Yeah,
freely.
and
Okay,
yeah, and
Siddharth,
they
you
are
want to ask something?
yeah, and
Am
they
I
are
audible?
charged more taxes than as compared to any
Hmm.
other country. This is also one
Yeah.
reason.
But
Dhruv,
tax
Yeah,
is okay,
uh,
at least
many of the
tax
business
at
persons
least
No, no, tax
it
is
is a
important
transparent.
part. I think it
Yeah,
is
yeah.
important, but
At
the
least
thing, yeah,
it is transparent. It's okay. Tax is nothing wrong about tax.
yeah,
America, they tax more tax than us, you know. America has a more tax even on every single people. They have to bear that taxes. But yeah, it's still it's good. Tax
yeah.
is okay. Tax,
But
And
you said
brother,
now
it's just
that
not only
this is the reason they
happening.
don't want to invest.
this is the one of the reason. This is one
Yeah,
of
the
the reason.
corruption is the mainly reason actually.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
Brother, see
One by
that.
one. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
go on. Go
Yeah.
on. Go on.
So yeah, I was saying that no, that is not corruption. We have to understand that what's the meaning of the corruption? It's just only for the money. If you will see the
Yeah, bro.
in the doctor,
Exactly.
yeah, we have to
Bro,
just
it
verify
is
that.
only about the money. It is only about the money. Whole BJP government, they
Uh,
have just won the election on the basis of they told in 2014 they are going to take. I mean, they are going to give you all the black money which are in the foreign banks. But still, it is not possible, and it's okay. I'm not talking about that, and that's why they have did the demonetization, and the whole propaganda was the same. We are going to take all the black money from the other countries to our country. But is it possible? No. Is it
Brother,
not possible? Even we don't know anything about that. So yeah, definitely it
my
is all about
brother,
money.
you are
Yeah.
right. I added that. Let me some speak, brother, that I can verify that what I want to
Okay.
say. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was saying that we have to understand what's the corruption. For example, I'm going to know doctors in the hospital. Okay, because I am the big man. Okay, somebody is the belong to the poor people, and now I need to get kidney. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because now what happened that I send to the money to the doctor. Okay, and now he don't send to that poor person, he send to me. So we have to like clarify that which thing is the coming the corruption. It's just only about the money or only parties. No, it's not happening on the parties, it's everywhere. If you are talking about the police, why not police? Why is happening, brother? For example, if I want to become a doctor, okay, because so now I didn't get the facilities and I'm not too much educated, so I will pay. I will send a black money that yes, take 1-2 lakh rupees and give me the job here. Yes, and when I get the job, because I have the invested too many 2 lakh, 3 lakh rupees. Now I will try to be get money by the patients.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, by the that. So by the patients, I will get them. Now starting the corruption. So it's all the responsibility of the system which are we are living there. Brother, it's on your
Sure.
point that you said parties, but in my opinion, it's not happening in the one party, one not any party that, but you said that only parties is happening there only no, it's everywhere, brother. For example, I need to work very
Electoral bond.
suddenly, so I will pay some rupees and I will get, especially in the
Bro,
government hospital.
I have only put one perspective. I'm not telling that only that is the reason. There are so
Electoral
many
bond.
reasons. Even
Electoral bond.
SSC, you know, even SSC paper leaked. That is also part of corruption. Don't you think? So I have just given a one example. That is a major example. I have started from there. But there are so many
Uh,
reasons, and one of them you are telling.
Maybe
Yeah.
that it was my fault because I came late. Okay. So I
Yeah,
didn't listen to
exactly. Yeah,
your
sure.
full sentence. I
No
come
problem.
in the middle when you are speaking to. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
exactly, bro.
why
So
I listen to that party. So that I
even
said to you. Okay. Brother.
even if we are giving 100 rupees to any watchman to I mean so or maybe any peon to, so we can do our work fast in any office, that is also part of corruption, but that is
exactly.
a small part of corruption. Okay, and we have
Brother,
to
but
also, this is
you have to
our
give that.
responsibility.
The
You said
corruption is
that
always started from small thing
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah,
and
we ourselves are also responsible for this. Like we don't
Yeah,
want to,
that's true.
when it comes to like we are expected to stand in a row, then we don't
Yeah,
want to
that's
stand
true.
in line
Hmm.
and we jump the line and we go to
Yeah.
the an employee in order to get our work done. and
You know,
they are also
that
waiting for
that
that.
is
I
the
would like
reason.
to point out some point. I would like to point out some points. My name is Nikhil. This is the first time that I'm in this platform, and thank you for giving this opportunity. Actually, yeah, I got an opportunity to work for a government firm for a contract basis. I was an employee there, 2 years work, and even I got a real experience regarding this. This is not only restricted only for businessmen and politicians. There are lots of government employees who take back the bribe from the common people. Why they are doing this, like, because the only main intention is their money. But why common people are giving the amount to that government employees? That's one of the main reason. Let me have a look at this, because the common people are giving this bribe, this amount of money to government employees, because when we consult any government servant with having a great files and all, they would ask them to go, come tomorrow, or come after 2 days. This was a main thing which is being taken place in every government service. Even I have several kinds of experience regarding this. Even I got resigned from that service, but I don't want to say the name of that particular organization. Even these days as well, there are lots of corruption is being taken place in that government organization. So why the common people are doing this is because they don't get sufficient. I mean, their papers are not get checked within the stipulated time. That's the main reason why common people are giving bribe to that government employees. So yeah, I'm merely pointing out that there are lots of issues being going on. It's not only restricted to some politicians. There are many people are saying that politicians and businessmen are one of the main people who are in this platform, but there are lots of government employees.
Yeah,
You're right.
usually
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
yes,
true.
yes.
Role in
Yes,
taking this
Nikhil,
bribe.
I am
Yeah,
also
that's
from the.
The many people, and like we
Hello.
can see that the small people, the poor people also nowadays, whenever they going in the different courts for their hiring a lawyer, they also give them the bribe, and many times they were giving the bribe for that their case is stimulated so early. That's why. And if the lawyer is not taking the out the bribe, but they unfortunately give them so that they daily don't have to come for the court for their bail and that whole. And if we look at there were the different businessmen, not only politicians, there were different businessmen that are already corrupt. Like we have the Kingfisher, like
yeah,
which
sure. Nirav
Modi. That,
Modi,
yes,
yeah,
and they
they
were
have all
instead not
did.
coming in India. He
Yeah.
is not coming in India. That's why.
Hmm. And these
And
kind of, these kind of corruption affect our economy, affect our actual GDP. I mean, so much effect, like, like 1,000 crore, 1,000 crore. It's a so big amount, and it is not
also,
happening one time. It is happening so many times.
and you
Yeah,
have given
Monty.
the you have
This
given
is
the
the reason.
example of the different politician, and we already
Mm-hmm.
seen that during the elections, the major they were doing their popularity, they were doing their advertisement by the black money only, and you can see
Sure,
that
it's true.
before the election they have, I think every politician have their Fortuner in their house. I don't know why. Even they don't have the government salary this much, but they have that
Exactly.
20 to 30 Fortuners in their every rally.
And also they have their own business. That
Yeah.
not must be happen. They have their own business. They have opened their own everything. They are, along with that, they are also serving government. So how it is possible? Firstly, that's why they firstly take maybe black money, and that is how they grow their business. It's not gonna happen, at least in in our India. And then somehow at least politicians will gradually they will become moral, or maybe they will have more ethics, so they can work in a favor of people. Now they are only working in a favor of themselves. That's why they fought. That's why they do all the things. That's why there is no transparency, and it is a big part. It is a big part that's gonna to affect your education system, your economy, your GDP, your everything. A normal person. And the part that, like, Nikhil has discussed, and we all are discussing, definitely it is our own responsibility. First of all, like Nikhil has told, and Monty has already told, there are so many poor people who are doing it just for 100 rupees, 200 rupees. So I think in this part we all need to take a step. At least we can sometime bear some little bit amount of time, or maybe a
Yeah,
problem,
like
but
Nikhil has,
also uh,
we
also
are
in this part, government have must a good policy. Yeah, Monty.
Government should bring some schemes like these days most of the schemes are being converted into online, so that's how we can reduce corruption to a little
A
bit.
little bit.
But it's up to
Yeah.
only person how they are and how they think. If they have already made up their mind to corrupt, then they will do. No one can stop them. They will manage it somehow.
Sure.
it
It's true.
depends on the people. If they're not taking the bribe, then definitely the corruption will reduce. And we can also say that, like Vicky has mentioned that point, that
See,
the many
there is not only there's a lots of reason behind the bribe. I think
Yeah.
sometimes somebody wants to earn more and more money because of family pressure or somewhat thing, like they are doing government job and they can't do like business, they can't do any other thing. So in that case, for earning more money because of family, so they generally take the bribe. So
but
there's a
they have
lots of
to,
reason behind everything, I think. So
instead of bribe, they
That's
have to
what
do
we are.
work. Bribe is not a good reason for fulfillment of their family.
Yeah, so the government is not recruiting the lokayukt and the lokap and the
Hello.
lokpal.
Exactly. No. Yeah.
And the consequence of this are basically faced by the
Hello.
innocent people.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Lebanon.
Actually, I want to point out something regarding corruption. The thing is that our law system, the Indian law is not so good. That's why the corruption is higher in our country, I think. Because
Okay. Law
there
system.
are many cases. Yeah, there are many cases pending
For so long years.
in our court. Yes,
Yeah.
it takes so much time to to what will say ठीक करने में whatever the
Yeah.
case is
to
going
fix
on
it actually.
to settle this, it's take too
Yeah.
much time, and people
Exactly.
get so motivated by this thing by this thing, and they take pride, they do corruption. I think this is why
The
Yeah.
lawmakers
corruption
are
is greater in our India.
the lawmakers
Yeah.
are themselves corrupt.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Shivendra, unmute yourself, and if you want to say something, just say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Steven. So today's topic, corruption. So how to stop this? Okay, so corruption. So first of all, I'm telling you and all here, different type people, na, and different type doctors, teachers, and politicians and media. So not all government servant are corruption. Okay. So first of all, uh, different type, okay, and all servant not corruption, okay, doing corruption. So I think so how to stop this? Okay, so first of all, I think rules should be well followed, right? And second, immediately by dismiss from
There must
job.
be audit, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So immediately we dismiss
Audit section should be provided.
from job after being up by corruption. Okay, and third, I think CCTV cameras should be installed in every government office, and third, fourth, there should be online work and online money transaction. So it's, I think, good work for corruption, right? And fifth, the salary of every government official should increase from time to time, right? Because it's a big, because it's a
Sure.
well, it's the biggest reason of corruption. Okay, so I think this rule and this point. So I think stop this corruption, and awareness so much important for remove corruption. Okay, so I think it's the best.
Yeah.
And here not all government servant are corruption. Okay, so some,
Correct.
yeah, corrupt.
Mm-hmm.
Some government servant are corrupt. So I'm not saying of all servant. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Now, who wants to make point, Tom?
One more thing I want to say actually,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
the actually the yeah, some Abhi just like the someone just told that yeah, he is right that everyone is not corrupted, but as I mentioned that there's a lots of like policemen or daroga, there's a lots of policemen, and they take the bribe because of many reasons. So because they have given the very less salary, I think this is the reason for the many employees to take bribe. There are sometimes pressure of family, there's a lots of things because sometimes we generally watched movies. I'm not saying that movies is always right, but yeah, sometimes we saw the many things in movies like some government service some government servant are taking the bribe because of the family pressure, and it is right, I think. Some of the time we got pressurized. And second thing is that we want the work, we want our work to get to complete quickly, I think. So that was the reason we generally used to give the bribe to the government servant or anyone where we needed. And sometimes most of the parents want to admit their child in good school, so they generally give the donation or like many things like they really want to they really want to their child to grow good. So that's why the reason they generally give the bribe. and uh,
Yeah.
it's the mainly reason for this. And if you talk about the success, so we all want success quickly, I think. We don't want to get struggle in our life. So most of the time we want shortcut thing like the work will be complete quickly, so it will be helpful for us. So most of the time we are doing this for us also. Like sometime most of the player in cricket match or in in game also, sometimes the
Mm-hmm.
people give bribe for playing international level, for playing in international level. So it is because it is because they want the success quickly, that they they have a fear to get struggle. And sometimes it happens that the player is so good, but still they don't get chance to become to move forward in their career. So that's why the reason most of the time the people take the action and to give the bribe. So there's a lots of
Yeah.
reason behind this also. So yeah, that's
Sure.
my point.
Rajal, you have
All
mentioned
right.
that the government employees, that the daroga,
No,
they
no,
were
I'm
taking the.
not saying only government obliged. There's a lots of person in
But
different perspective.
mentioning that if they are the constable level, so the government will give them salary as a constable level. So the salaries
20,000
can't,
rupees
yes,
approx.
But
salary can't be given as their choice, na, as they desire, what they want. Because if they cleared the UPSC exam, then definitely they got the higher salary. So unfortunately, can't say that for the family pressure they have to take the bribe. So instead of that, they do their hard work. Instead of they have to do their more part-time job.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. And
actually the government
we need such kind of people, we need such kind
yeah,
of
that
mindset of people
I
nowadays.
don't know it is true, it is right or wrong. You all know that because I don't know about this, that is the government servant can do other thing other than their job.
No, they can't. They
They
can't do
They
can't.
their
cannot.
work.
That's what I am saying, that if they
They
can't,
can
then
do side
how they
business.
will manage? Because today's generation the like महंगाई को क्या बोलते हैं, it's increasing day by day, I think. So yeah,
Expensive.
Yeah, expenses are
Inflation.
increasing day by day.
Inflation.
People expenses are
Inflation.
increasing day by day, so they need more money. And if you don't allow the person to to earn money from other side also, like other thing, not no wrong money, but through other business or for doing anything other than their particular government job, then how can they manage? So I think it is also
Then don't need to
important.
go then they don't need to go for that particular job. Why they are going if they know that we are going to suffer for
Because
money in
the people are going in government job because of security purpose, because of many reasons.
no.
So
That's the same question you made, that people are going, I mean, they know they will suffer if they will get a job of constable, but why still they are going? What kind of security if they are suffering, and they tend to, and they lead to get a bribe? What kind of
no,
security?
I don't think
They
so
know
ki,
that they know that after getting that kind of job, there is so much bribe that I can take, and this is their free mindset. So Kajol, even if you will tell them just get new skill, work with that, they are not going to do that just because they know they are getting money easily. So why they will work hard? And it is a mindset of most of
yeah,
the
it
youth
depends
also
on see,
nowadays
it
and
depends on
family.
people to people also. Some of the people want to work and some of the people want to take bribes, so there's a lots of reason. As I told that it's not about everyone, it's about the particular person also. So I'm not telling about the everyone, because some of have their made their mindset that they will take bribe after joining this job. So I
Yeah.
am not talking about these people, I am talking about the people who want to who want to serve people. And but because of family pressure, there's a lots of reason we don't know. But if they allow, then I think it is good for them. And I think I have heard, I don't know it is right or wrong, but most of the time I've heard that daroga, actually I have seen the interview of Kiran Bedi. Actually, she told that daroga have to work for 10 to 12 hours a day. She told that in interview, actually Aapki Adalat, I have seen that. And she told that it is not good, because it is enough for 8 hours, because there's a lots of work. Because daroga is the only, she told that daroga have to work for 12 hour, 14 hour. And I think it is not good. They have to work for 8 hours. And uh, for that they can employ most of the daroga, like 8 hours per person and second 8 hours for another person. I think that's the good thing. And after 8 hours they can do their own work also. So I think there's a lots of things which will improve because of
Yeah.
interview. I had told that, I remember this. So
Mhm.
she told
Yeah,
that it is
it's all
not
right.
good, it is not good that daroga have to work for 14 hour, 15 hour. It is not good. And because of this, they have suffered a lot most of the time. So she mentioned about that. So that's why I'm talking about.
Okay. Do you know the salary of daroga? Exactly, I don't know.
I don't know, it's really, if you say, I
Anyone
don't know.
knows? Anyone
What
knows
do
the
you mean by
salary
that?
of daroga?
Daroga is a constable, I think. What is Daroga? Firstly, tell me that.
Yeah, in down post, I think you can say.
He got
Yeah. So it's
30,000 per month.
Basically,
20,
head of police
30,000. Okay.
station. No,
Right?
it's more. It's more, yeah. Head of the police station.
No, I don't think so. More than 30,000, because
no
90,000
20.
is the
I know.
salary for, in fact, IAS officer. So
IAS officer have above 90.
Yeah, 90.
90,000 approx, I think. So I don't
Yeah.
think so. It's 40,000. It's 30,000
30,000 is
enough, I
enough.
think.
I think
Yeah.
30,000 is enough for a constable.
Yeah, true. 20 or 30,000. It's not more than that.
Exactly.
But
So the
30,000
customer 30,000, brother, and that's a droga. So maybe the more money that get. Droga is
why?
the
You
droga is a
want
high
the
position.
Daroga will be getting 90,000.
Hey,
Is
brother,
the
I
post?
didn't say that. Okay, carry on, please. Then I will.
I just want to mention that he has just cleared the constable exam. Then how we can think that he should be got about the
Brother,
salary?
listen. You said to me that
I
salary
have searched the
of the
salary
customer.
actually.
So I said that Droga is a high upper
Sub.
on then. Okay, upper the customer. So that I said that the salary is higher than the customer. Maybe that 50, 60,000
See,
maybe must be.
I have
Dhruv
searched
is
in
not
Google.
as a
It's
customer that Havaldar that okay go.
the sub
Okay,
inspector had salary of 30,000 only. So
Yeah, and
yeah,
normal.
it's more than enough. It's more than enough to live a life. But if he has a kind of
it's
desire to live
not
in a
enough to live a
luxury,
life nowadays.
okay.
They have
Firstly,
30,000.
it is
It's about
easy to live a
40,000.
life. Okay, let me give the answer of this question. It is very, very easy. Okay, but if you want a kind of luxury hotel, luxury car, luxury house, then it is not possible, definitely. Okay,
No,
if
so
you
not
want a
about
normal life,
luxury. At least for a normal life, it is necessary because that they have to pay for pay fee for their children also. They have to pay many things.
possible under 30,000. It is possible
It
under
is not.
30,000, and
See, it
even
is not possible. Depend on city to city also. If you want to, uh, to send their children in good school, so they have to earn more. I think.
They have
It's not
saving.
possible in 30,000. Yeah, in fact,
I can't
I am
say
living
that.
outside, so
Ajay भेजा
there's
था
lots of
Dhruv का that
expenses, I think.
Getting only 30,000. The maximum Sipai, they will getting only 30,000. They have their starting salary 30,000. And I think 4 to 5 years, they got only
there
30,000.
were,
And they will manage their student as well as they manage their home luxury as well.
yeah.
I just want to convey that actually my father is also an army, and now my father's payment is now he's the JCO post. Now he has the salary of 60,000. But in starting, you can't believe it, and it is about the time also. He joined his army in the 1991, and he was just saying that I just recommend in the only 2,000.
Yeah, exactly. It is totally depends on our need. According to our salary, we must keep our need. And if we will want to keep more, and like Kajol, you told definitely there are some schools, even so many schools out there, they take more than lakh rupees. So now they can also argue about it. How can I get my children admission in that school? No need to go in that school. You can send in a normal school, average school. I mean that you can afford. And this is how I think we need to think. We don't need to look other people. That's why sometimes we need more and more
See,
money.
the reason of
It
correction
leads
is
to
more
corruption.
desire. Obvious,
Yeah,
it is obvious. So,
then we don't need.
yeah, but no,
If we want, we need to
it's
work.
not like that. Everybody
Yeah,
wants their child to to go a good school because it's not
but
about
not by
schooling only.
corrupted money. Not
No,
by
I'm not
corrupted money.
saying
This is
that.
how you
It's
want your
about
child to grow.
yeah, it's about the
No.
higher education also. Yeah, I am I'm not telling that it is good to take bribe. I am telling that
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
saying that they can they can do some other work also. I am just saying that.
Yeah, they can. This must
Yeah,
be they
they
have
can.
option, but again,
They yeah,
they will
they
lead
have
towards
to do.
corruption,
No,
like
yeah,
politician
I'm not going on corruption. I'm just saying that they must have, have some time to
options.
go some other work also. They have allow,
Yeah.
they should allow with their, not with their job, during their duty, they can't do the other thing, but after duty they
Mhm.
can. So I am just saying this.
Exactly.
That's
I
it.
totally agree with it, but with transparency. Every
Yeah,
data
with
must be.
transparency. I'm
Yeah,
saying the same thing. I'm saying the same thing.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is a problem, and in that part, government definitely at least a little bit higher salary they, I mean, increase, and they are doing time by time. But we know,
Because
and
it's not about schooling education, it's about higher education also, and we can't pay the money of in 30,000 we can do a lots of things. It's not possible, I think. So they must should allow for doing other thing also. So that's what my point is. No, 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 that's it.
yeah, it is. It is not possible all the time. It depends where we are. Uh, and for all this, if we actually want to eradicate from root, then we definitely need new minded people, a kind of people who is just an alien for this India. I mean, he don't have any kind of pressure from family or from any politician or from any businessman. He don't want anything like that. Okay.
Okay.
So we need that kind of people. If that kind of mindset we have leader, you know who are the leader? They are a leader who is leading this India more than 20 to 25 years. Now they have their every single relative, every single friend in minister and everyone. Now they are in a pressure. If I'm going to make a charge on them like corruption or anything, now now they have to suffer. Okay, so we need a new mindset kind of people if they are in that particular position, no matter it's a PM position, Daroga position, or any position they need to understand their responsibility that, okay, if I'm in this position, this is only my responsibility to take care of this job with my full of honesty. I don't need to think about any other people.
But brother,
That's
we
true.
the government of India needs to implement some stringent measures. Like, see, as far as Canada, country like Canada is concerned, I came across a recent news like they have some of the Canadians have been penalized $1 lakh for uh, violating the quarantine rules here. So how can you imagine how it will be implemented in India? So these are the difference between these two countries. In India, it won't implement this. So some of the stringent measures need to be implemented.
That's why still we are developing country. We can't compare from Canada to ourselves. We need
Yeah,
so
see,
much more
so but what we
develop.
need, but we need to implement these things.
Exactly. We need policy, and that policy which are implementable on the ground level. And also we need some watchdog who can keep eye on all these things. I mean, on politician, on businessman, on every single government employee, private employee who is doing corruption or not. We need such kind of authority, unindependent authority. I'm
See, the
thinking.
problem is that there are lots of vigilance officers out here, which is being run by government services, which itself is taking bribe from the common people, even
Yeah.
vigilance
All right.
officers. That's
Yes, you.
most irony is going on here.
Exactly. Okay, now we have totally running out of time. We don't have any more seconds.
Okay,
Thank you
okay.
for joining today, and we will meet at 9 or 10 p.m. Okay, so you can come at 9, 10 p.m. Anyone who wants, I will give you the next topic. So thank you for
Okay.
joining for today. Okay, it has a limit. Actually, Zoom has a limit of 40 minutes. So we have almost completed our 40 minutes. So any time it's gonna end. That's why. Okay, but it was a nice conversation with all you guys, and okay, we will make some more points in other session. Okay, so thank you for joining
Okay,
everyone.
thank you so much. Thank you.
Meet at
Yeah.
9. Bye, guys.